So after fighting the absolute crap out of trying to get this thing in here, holy smokes, 297 pounds. I'm on YouTube and I absolutely cannot find one single video about this lathe. Not even like a promo. Nobody cuts on it. Nobody shows you what it looks like. Nothing. So, first video for YouTube ever. And I'm going to school for electrical engineering and mechanical engineering. Both technologies. Not gonna sit at the desk. And this is my first toy I bought. Out the door, tax and everything, $33.49 and some change. If I like it, yeah, it's actually not that small. It's a 9 by 29. Get it? Yeah, pretty much. Well, this is what it is. There is no close-ups, there's no video on this thing. So I'm gonna get plenty for y'all to see. This is what it looks like. This is gonna be my review. I'm just in this little dinky apartment. Nothing fancy in here. Just my little office area. Nice big stainless 304 desk. Love this thing. Fancy schmancy. But yeah, we're gonna do a whole lot with this thing just to make sure everybody knows what they're getting. This is the interior gearbox. I mean, I don't know. First thing I'm gonna do is this thing right here. I'm assuming this is a Delrin. Not really sure. Got a whole bunch of these little gears with it. I don't like these. That's how they change them. I mean, a lot of these things are just cheap Chinese stuff, but you know, you get what you get. It does have a lot of heavy aluminum pulleys though. Not too bad at all. I'd say my biggest fret with this thing when I first saw it was this little tiny belt. My finger is only a ½ inch wide. Look at that. It's not that big. Not that big at all. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's get an actual number here. Yeah, it's just a little guy. 186. It's not very big. Delrin gear. Well under 3/8. Not very big at all. And a decent belt back there. Pulley's dinged. Who the fuck knows who did that? And all the shit they give you. Give you some centers. They actually give you extra 3 jaws. These are the ones I just pulled off of it. So I'm about to, yeah, clean. Oh yeah, there it is. Super shitty balsa wood handled glove. Like, what? What the fuck, China? Holy oh fuck. Total shit. It'll probably last longer than all my snap-on shit too. You watch. Be poorly disappointed with this thing. Pangong. No fucking clue. NFC. Not those. But yeah, they give you the little handles. They give you some extra gears. I assume for different speeds on the feed rail. It's a little noisy. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But twist that, crank it on. It will operate with this open right here, and it will operate regardless of where this at. I'm gonna put this down because, well, I just haven't figured out what's not tight and what's loose. You have 2 different feed directions. This knob's kinda, it's a little chowdery, but I can only assume I need to get these things off. I need to clean the shit out of them. Luckily, stainless hex heads, focus. and all this stuff, so I'll tear that apart not too long from now. Can't tell if there's oil or if that's just a bunch of goop they shoved in there and never fucking cleaned it out. It's got a very minor hum to it. 3-jaw chuck for size reference. I don't know, my hand is 6 inches across. It's actually not that bad. It's actually a decent size. You could probably shove 2 or 3 inch aluminum chunks in there. Get away with it, but you'd only be facing them. You wouldn't be able to actually do anything special with it. The blow through on this thing, I think it's 3/4 of an inch. Actually don't know. We can check that too though. Let's get everybody acquainted with this thing. Yeah, a little over I guess. Not much over, but a little over. 806. It's not bad. Could be a hell of a lot worse, to tell you the truth. I don't know, I say the cleanest thing on this whole thing is probably now this. Luckily, sticks to it like glue. I don't have to worry about shit falling over. Real question is, does it fit? Doesn't. It's kind of a downside, really. Doesn't really have a mount sufficient for putting on the rails. There's not a whole lot of meat there. The rails are kind of small. Finger width. Yeah, this is what you're getting. 33.49. Got your follow. Bronze steady, if it's even real bronze. It'll lock in place. Whole thing is not very smooth at all. Not at all. So the goal is tonight, just got this thing today. Let's take it all apart and get it completely and totally ready. Nice and oiled up. Got a whole bunch of 3-in-1. I'm gonna run that oil all over this thing, set it up, get it nice and cleaned. Yeah, it's got a quick feed. It's got, yeah, quick feed, slow feed, irregular feeds. This thing I don't really like. This thing I don't understand. It's so goddamn small. There's a lot of shit in this thing, so like I said, it's got to get clean. You can kind of see the bunch up. But yeah. Oh, another video. We'll give it, typical YouTube time. 1 week. Yep, this is the Jet BDB 929 9x29 lathe. And yes, they give you a 4-jaw chuck. Too bad that 4-jaw chuck is a faceplate. So you don't get to do shit with it unless you actually set it up with the nuts and bolts it comes with, because it definitely does not come with the other shit. Yes, I know I'm missing the fucking chip thingy majigger that goes underneath the whatever you call it. But hey, yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna make some projects with this thing. Alright, cool.